Now, the salary numbers are meaningless unless you can put it into terms that we can all understand, some kind of unit of account that we all get. What could we use? Hi, yeah, it's me again, and the salaries that the BBC pay its top talent have been made public because, well, they have to be because you pay for the BBC with your licence fees. So we're going to have a look at the top earners at the BBC, but rather than just say the figure that they earn, because none of us can imagine, well, hopefully two of you might, I'll be happy for you if you can, imagine earning $500,000 a year, 700,000 a year, $1 million a year. I can't imagine what that must feel like. I don't know, it's just meaningless numbers, isn't it? So I thought what we could do is use a unit of account we all understand. So not how much they earn, but how many TV licence fees are needed to pay for these people. Let's have a look. So I think it's important to say I'm not having a dig at anybody on this list either. Just quickly, I'm not having a dig at anyone on this list. If they can earn that money, good for them. Good for them. Wish I could, right? I think most of us would say the same thing. The reason we're talking about it is because you pay for this with your TV licence fees. I don't pay for this. I hope most of you don't, but I bet some of you watching this pay for these people with your TV licence fees. Your 159 quid a year is what pays these. Now, if they were on Channel 5 or ITV, whatever, I couldn't care less what they earn. Good luck to them. Earn as much as you want. Because we don't pay directly for that. They make their money through advertising. And if that's how much money they're prepared to pay, good for them. But we pay for this, well not me obviously, with the TV licence fees. So it's important that we look at it and see how many households are required to pay these people's money. Right, let's start at the top with everybody's favourite TV licence cancelling poster boy, Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker is the BBC's top earning on-air talent for the 5th consecutive year and the only name to earn over £1 million annually. So everyone on this list, and I haven't looked at the full list yet, I thought we could look at it together. Everyone on this list may do more hours than him, may present more things than him, but yet he's the only one to earn over £1 million a year. Do you think that's fair? You pay for it. So let's work out how many TV licence fees it pays to keep Gary Lineker sitting on the sofa talking about football once or twice a week with his mates. So it says here he's paid between 1.35 and 1.354999 million. So we'll take the lower number. We'll be fair to old Gary, eh? We'll take the lower number. So that equates to 8,490.5 television licences required to pay Gary Lineker's salary. And again, not having a dig. If he feels he can earn that, good for him. But you're paying that with your TV licence fees. That's 8,490 households that may be struggling to pay their energy bills, may be struggling to keep food in the fridge, may be struggling to put fuel in the car to take the kids to school. 8,490 of those households make Gary Lineker the highest paid BBC talent. In second place, Zoe Ball. Zoe Ball remains the broadcaster's second highest paid talent with a salary of $980 to $984,999. Good for Zoe Ball, just under $1 million, what a shame. Maybe she'll tip over next year, eh? But as it stands, that is 6,163.5 television licences. Households, that's households. People who may be struggling, as we said. But we won't keep banging on about that. Just the fact is, it takes 6,165.5 households to keep Zoe Ball talking on the radio. Number 3, Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer has seen a year-on-year increase of 60 grand, bringing his salary to around £450,000. So in real terms, in the units of account that we're using, Alan Shearer required 2,830.1 television licences. Steve Wright, and this year he got a 15 grand decrease in salary, bringing him down to about 450,000, which again is 2,830 television licences to keep Steve Wright talking on the radio. Stephen Nolan. Don't have any idea at all who Stephen Nolan is, but his salary is about £415,000, which equates to 2,610 households paying their TV licence to give him a job doing I don't know what. Fiona Bruce, and this should be a popular one because loads of people on my channel love Fiona Bruce, judging by the comments I see regularly. She earned £410,000, which equates to 2,578 television licences. Now, she does many shows, right? She does the Antiques Roadshow, she does new stuff, she pops up here and there all over the place. Do you think she works harder for the BBC than Gary Lineker. And she gets, well, 900 grand a year less than him. Probably does more work, I would say. I'm not a big fan of hers, but I'd say she does more work, and I'd say she's probably got a bit more talent in television broadcasting than Gary. Again, not having a dig, I'm just saying it how I see it. Hugh Edwards, JPEG. Hugh Edwards got about £410,000. I said JPEG because that cheered me up, because you could say that just chuck a Hugh Edwards JPEG on there, mate, and the Scotsman, and he forgot to delete the bit that says JPEG. Never mind. 2,578 television licenses Hugh Edwards earned in the last year. Number 8, Vanessa Phelps. Vanessa Phelps earned around £400,000 from the BBC last year. Now, it's going to be hard to keep up with the thing about not having a dig here, but if you're a television licence fee payer, ask yourself this one question when you're paying your next licence fee. Is Vanessa Phelps worth 2,515 television licences for the work she does at the BBC? If you pay your licence fee, just ask yourself that simple question. Number 9, Scott Mills earned the same as Vanessa Phelps. Now, he's been doing the radio for a long time, and he's taking over a slot on BBC Radio 2 now, from what I gather. I don't listen to it, so I wouldn't really know the full facts. Do you think he works harder and does more than Vanessa Phelps? I don't really know how much Vanessa Phelps does for the BBC, but he also earns 2,515 television licenses. There seems to be a bit of disparity between the amount of work you do and the amount of money you get at the BBC. I guess the BBC know their value better than I do, eh? The only new addition to the top 10 is Greg James, whose salary has increased by 80 grand. His salary now is around £390,000, or in our terms, as we talk about it here, his salary is 2,452 struggling families' television licence fee payments. 2,452. And here's a little chart for you that shows everything that we just talked about, right? Look at that. Look how far ahead Gary Lineker is. And again, I'm not having a dig. All I'm saying is, if you look at that list, you will see people that have probably more talent, more experience in broadcasting, and do a bit more work at the BBC than Gary. Yet he is the only one at that high-end salary. That's a lot of television licenses to pay Gary Lineker. It just is. I don't know. I don't work at the BBC. I don't fund the BBC in any way, shape or form. And if you still do pay your television licence fee, have a think about this. Do you believe these people are worth it? And as I said, if they were on ITV, Channel 5, whatever, I couldn't care less what they pay. Couldn't care less. That's their business. But you fund the BBC, so they have to get value for money. And do you believe these people are value for money? That's the big question you have to ask yourself if you're trying to decide whether to continue paying your TV licence fee or not. If you're thinking about cancelling, have a look in the links below this video in the description. It explains what you can and can't watch without a television licence, how to handle the letters, how to deal with it, or how to actually cancel it. All the information you need is there. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, or there's a contact me down there as well. If you put them in the comments, we've got a big community here. They will help you if I don't get to you in time. So have a good think about it. If this doesn't persuade you, I don't know, have a look on the rest of the channel, because there's plenty of other stuff that might persuade you, eh? So as always, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.